got yourself something funky.
And it's only me, Super Daddy-O. Anyway, it's the last Wacky Wednesday of the year, so might as well have a little bit of fun, I suppose. And Stefan, message box and remind me it was a Wednesday, because all day today I haven't known what day it was. Been a confusing day for me today.
It's that time of year, isn't it? You got an excuse.
I just totally messed up. I'll be messed up for the rest of the week, I think. My mum will be wanting to go shopping, but she can't tomorrow, so that'll put that, you know what I mean? It's like... Anyway. Merry Christmas, everybody that I haven't said Merry Christmas to yet.
Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas.
What we should really say is Happy New Year. Evening, Sip Chomper.
Yeah.
Over on YouTube. Happy holidays.
Right.
Oh, what mischief you got tonight, Stefan? And if anybody else wants to join us, ask for the link and I'll chuck you it.
We got a couple of things tonight. We got a sauce by Flavor and Fire Henry's Hot Sauce. We have caramel pretzels from Daddy Cool's. And we have a fresh pod to try.
And do you know what that pod is?
Yeah, it's a peach habanero cross peach Trinidad Scorpion. Grown by me, but seeds and the cross are by Dom Clusby.
Have you tried one of these before?
Nope, it's my first time trying. So we
this could be interesting. I do believe those are the ones that were struggling to ripen all year, and then they ripened over winter, didn't they?
Yeah, well, it was flowers, just kept flowering and then dropping, flowering and then dropping. I was trying a lot, but yeah, eventually we got a flower that didn't drop.
Next thing you know, you had a few.
And yeah, we got 3 pods off it.
And to make this extra spicy on this Wacky Wednesday, we're joined with a spicy boy, my little baby spider that me and Stefan co-parent. You won't be able to see it on the stream, I don't think, but it's right at the front.
No, I can't really see it.
No. But yeah, this is my baby tarantula, but I'm not allowed to keep it at home. So Stefan's the foster father.
So I keep it with mine.
Why are you allowed to keep a load of scorpions, but you can't keep a tarantula?
I ask them that question every day, Tony.
Okay. Thank you for doing all the tagging there, Stu. Stu's been sat tagging away for us.
That's right, yeah. First up, we have a sauce.
Yeah, we'll try the sauce first because that's the mildest out of all of them.
Goddamn by Henry's Hot Sauce.
I say good damn.
So this is a Naga sauce. With,
a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, it's basically, I've already tried some of it. It's kind of like a Tennessee barbecue sort of style sauce with the added Naga. So it's, in my opinion, and obviously once I've tasted it, I'll give more of a rundown. But it's similar to the Tennessee Love he does, the Oscars No Heat version, but a soup type version with some different flavors in there, to be fair.
What was the first thing you smelled?
Just a barbecue sauce.
It's not just a barbecue sauce.
No, not. No, what I mean.
First thing you smelled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read some of the ingredients, but it is quite a lot. Tomato, brown sugar, onion, celery, Naga chilies, white wine vinegar, soy sauce, Henderson's relish. Why is this really hard to read today? Yeah, Henderson's relish.
Let me take over.
Yeah. My eyes are blurry today, I don't know why.
Henderson's relish, which is water, spirit, vinegar, sugar, color caramel, E150C, sugar syrup, salt, tamarind, acetic acid, cayenne pepper, cloves, sweetener, saccharin, garlic oil. Spices, garlic, bourbon, 3%, herbs, and Churchfield salt, which sounds very fancy. And as a salt fiend, I appreciate it because it's labelled.
It actually sounds quite a nice sauce.
It's very nice.
I was expecting to say you could smell bourbon straight away, but at 3%, no, it should be at a nice level where you don't pick
All
up on.
hint
Yep.
if you know what you're
Yeah.
looking for.
Comes
Very-
out like cough syrup.
It's a lovely consistency. It's like a sticky barbecue.
Yep, be great for glazing over your ham.
Oh yeah.
Nice sort of start on the warmer side.
And the thing is as well, it's not unpredictable. Like you know how much is going to come out, which is good because some sauces it's like nothing, and then everything's just flooded.
Yeah, that comes out like cough medicine. It's quite thick and it'll stick to your pork. Kevin says lovely sauce.
Yeah, that's good.
How sweet is it?
It's more like a roasted sweetness. Like if you was to take like carrots and tomatoes and basically roast them until they're at like peak softness before they just go mushy, and then the kind of the natural sweetness you get from that, not like a sugar sweetness.
Sounds good.
In terms of the flavour, it's got a very great base barbecue. You do get the bourbon. There's definitely like a Jack Daniels hint to the after and sort of developing through the middle. Along with the smokiness that you get with the barbecue, you do get the tamarind taste. If anyone's ever tried tamarind, you do get that. And it pairs brilliantly with the rest of the sauce. And in terms of the chili in there, the naga, you get the flavour of the naga. You get the heat of the naga without it being overpowering. It's a really mouth-watering sauce as well. Like I have to keep swallowing right now because it just fills your mouth. It's coats your tongue. It's a nice warmth. It's not burning you. It's not stinging you. It's just perfect. Because obviously initially I had a few hiccups, and it does kind of catch you at first, but it mellows right down, and you do get like a rich, dark, deep barbecue flavour. Sort of thing I can imagine just slow cooking something in for hours and hours until it gets like tar, and I can just imagine that would just be perfect.
Gammon joint.
Yeah, with a bit of mustard as well, just to really pair with it. The English mustard, not that American stuff. Trying not to get on the naughty corner.
So yeah, it's just
like I say, if you've tried Tennessee Love and you wanted a hotter version, that is a brilliant medium. I wouldn't say it's a high medium because it's different to some mediums where they've got more of the chili bite. This is like just a nice, warm, smooth, pleasurable experience, and I can't commend Sean enough for that because that is way out of what I expected.
Tingles on the tongue, and then obviously as you swallow goes down the throat, and then it just eases out.
And I can honestly say there's not a sauce from Sean that I've not had and absolutely loved. His sauces never last long, and that's one of the hotter ones I've tried, but I can imagine it's still not going to last long.
Yeah, if I had that bottle, it wouldn't last.
I mean, the other two that I've had recently off him were the hot honey, which is, it's so good. It's hot honey mustard. So it's like a grain mustard with the sweet honey, some really nice spices in with it. It's literally, again, it would be absolutely perfect on a gammon joint. Just do like crisscrosses on the top, smother that on it, perfect.
The question most young people ask: could you dip your chips in it?
Oh yeah, you could smother that on chips, and the same with the hot honey mustard as well. And the other one I tried was I think it's called Thai honey, and that one again, it's more of a hot sauce, but you do get the sweetness in the background from the honey. So
Stu Walker's wondering if you're on commission, and if so, how many bottles that you're getting.
I wish I was, to be fair, but no, I have to give praise where it's due, and I've been so impressed with the sauces that I've had off Sean. I got them at Edibles when we all met up. I put an order in with him, and yeah, blown away, because in the end I basically just told him I want mild to medium, just do a mix mash. These are the ones that I think are interesting, and yeah, he done me really well. Really happy.
But one thing with Sean is, if you do jump in his inbox and tell him exactly what you're after, he will advise you very, very well to which one to go for.
Oh yeah.
He spent hours with Stu Walker, directing him which ways to go and which ones, you know what I mean? He has time.
He's got such a huge range, but you can tell that the quality level in everything that I've tried has been completely above and beyond. You know, everything has had the same amount of thought put into it. It's not just a mix that's then slapped in a bottle and put on the end of the range to broaden it. It's literally everything's been sort of tried and tested, and that's what I really like about Sean. It's what I really like about Carl Gibbons at Bomb Chili Bits, James Haskell.
Even Jacob.
Really great producers, and I think they're putting so much care into their ranges, and you can see like the ones that are sort of more established with their full range and they're still doing the same thing. The guys that are sort of newer to the game, like James, who's come leaps and bounds in the few years that he's been trading. Just everything is being put in for the right reasons, and I'm so glad to see it, because you go into a supermarket and look at the hot sauce shelf, and you know they're all going to taste the same. It's just one's going to sting more than the other.
Well, I normally find they all taste a little bit different, other than they're all vinegary as hell.
Yeah, sorry, one's got malt vinegar, one's got apple cider vinegar, and the other one uses white wine vinegar.
Different levels of vinegariness.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else you got, Stefan?
Right, we're going to move on to pods. So, peach habanero, cross, peach Trinidad scorpion, F3. No idea how hot it's going to be. A peach habanero is 100,000 to 350,000, and a peach Trinidad scorpion is 800,000 to 1.3 mil. So
anywhere from 100,000 to 1.3
yeah,
mil.
we could be,
or it could be heatless.
It's not the heat that I'm thinking about. It's whether or not it's floral or not.
They do look quite dainty and delicate, to be fair. They're quite unassuming peppers. Because quite frankly, it looks like a sugar rush peach to me, and I just want to gobble it. But the fact that it's got the scorpion in there means probably not going to do that.
I do believe he's got two if you want to try one after him.
Well, we haven't seen two on camera, so unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's going to be able to happen.
Quick, Stefan, show two on camera.
No, that's only one of them.
we'll cut it in half and have a look at the inside.
Kevin Tilley, strangely, has just said half each.
Kev, if you want him to send you half, you're more than welcome to have it.
So,
I know where I sit with pods, and unfortunately, the time it took me to get through yours, a few of them did end up in the bin, and I feel really sorry about that. It's just not my game, and I just understand that now. Unless it's Sugar Rush Peach, send me Sugar Rush Peach.
Good to see you, James, dude.
Is that James Green?
It is.
Happy Christmas, mate. I haven't got around to messaging you yet, but hope you had a really good one.
he's feeding.
While Stefan's doing that, did anyone see Pascal's little photo in the hot tub earlier? Made me very jealous.
I think that was the first picture I saw this morning, if I remember.
Me, made me extremely jealous. I wonder if he's got out of it yet, or if he's just like a prune.
That was an image I didn't need jumping into my head, but thanks.
I think we should arrange a second edibles trip, but instead of edibles, we'll all go round on the 27th and jump in his hot tub with it.
Gate crash James's hot tub.
The nuke tub, we can call it.
So yeah, these it didn't look that oily before I started moving the seeds around, but as I'm obviously cutting and moving the seeds around, quite a lot of oil. Not really getting any smell. I don't know, you don't have to try it, just put it in the smell.
Smells similar to a white naga. So where you've got the heat, like you can tell that there's a super hot in the mix, but very, very mild. Not floral. I don't think it smells floral, at least. But again, just a very, very neutral, with the hot scent in the background and a sweetness to the smell. I don't really know how you smell sweetness, but you'd know if you know. Like a sugar rush peach, similar sort of smell.
Right, I'll give it a try.
Pop it in. Doesn't sound crunchy.
It is crunchy.
It's crunchy.
Yeah. No signs of regret yet. I can see the spider now.
He's only a little one. He'll get big. So far, we've got some very interesting chewing action, sort of reminiscent of a cow. Just
He's analysing it.
He's working out the best way to say, "Yeah, that's nice."
We're waiting for the heat to kick in.
No, he's there. It's. I wouldn't say. What are you doing? We have a loose spider, apparently.
Yeah.
That's just his little brother.
No, that's a false widow. We don't like them as much.
You can have it.
I'll just throw that on my coat for a minute.
Yeah, flavour-wise, it's more. It's got that habanero taste to it, but the heat. It's not habanero, but it's not scorpion. It's like somewhere in the middle. It's like almost like a supercharged habanero, if you want to say that.
I'm gonna go check my coat.
Okay. But no, it's a nice tasting pod.
It's so weird how I'm not scared of spiders, but I thought of them on my coat.
Somebody that keeps spiders and he's so paranoid about the one that he can't find.
It's scorpions.
You should see the size of a velvet spider at home. That's big enough. I think you've got away with it. Soon find out later.
Yeah.
That half a bit warmer.
Yeah, that other half was a bit warmer.
Yeah, it's weird. Give me a huge scorpion and I'm all right. Give me like a house spider, and I'm a little girl. Although I'm getting braver because now I trap them and either keep them as pets or give them to the wild, or panic. That's also an option. So there's a fact for you. Even people that love tarantulas and scorpions can still be scared of spiders.
Yep. That looks a fair bit warmer, that second half.
Yeah. Still good though.
They're like little packages
Yeah.
of joy and pain. So in terms of heat, would you put it more at a scorpion or a hat?
Sip Chomper doesn't seem to like spiders either. He says it's time for a new coat.
See, the habaneros that I've tried and the scorpions that I've tried, it's not. I'd say it's in the middle.
Oh, so it's a perfect
Like
process.
I said, it's like a habanero, but a bit more heat. Like on the hotter scale of a habanero.
Sounds like the kind of thing you were looking for.
Hmm.
Well, I have some really good news, guys. I've been in contact with Mr. Dr. B himself, and I'm getting a small sample for review. So I look forward to a video review in the future and a written review, of course, of my experiences with the spray, whether I feel it's worthwhile, my honest thoughts on it. And yeah, we'll get down to the bottom of Dr. B's.
We'll have to find some decent things to test you with.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. I'm already trying to fend Charlie off from sending me crazy stuff. But the positive thing is, it's probably going to take around a month or so, possibly more, to get here. So I'll have plenty of time to sort of think about how I'm going to go about the review, how I'm going to sort of go through the review of the aftermath, make sure it's nuke friendly if it's not pretty. But yeah, just should be really good. It will be one of the first in the UK. I don't know whether Pete's going to beat me to it because he's obviously sponsored by them. But from the sounds of it, people will be able to buy them from Pete. And I've also heard that they would be available on League of Fire, which is interesting. You know, it's another place where you can get something ridiculously hot, but apparently now you might be able to get some relief for it on the same site. So sounds like a good deal either way. I think they're going to be priced at around £20. I'm not 100% sure though.
No idea. I am interested to see how you react to whether it works or not, what you test it with.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best way of doing it would be I'll do a personal review, but I also want to give Stefan the chance, obviously, because he's so local. Maybe we can get Adam Robertson involved if he feels like joining us for a little nuke sesh. But yeah, it should be interesting. Like, I'm looking forward to trying it, seeing what it's like, and sort of giving my honest thoughts on it.
Nice one. Anything else there to show, Stefan?
We do. I won't do that.
You.
We have Daddy Cool's caramel pretzels with ghost chili and salted caramel fudge. Now, I've never tried these before, but I've had some people say they're really nice. I've had some people say they're nice, but they're really hot. So we'll give them a go. Again, there is a load of ingredients, but yeah.
I've just seen Charlie's comment there, and I think, yeah, I'll be up for a bit of that. I might test it as well if you can possibly sort some out for that.
I will contact Dr. B's and find out if I can pass it to a couple of other people for a review. He might just want it exclusively for me, and I'd want to respect wishes, obviously.
That's it.
And for anyone wondering, I have not paid any money for the product to come to me, but I'm also not under any kind of agreement on how my review is structured, what I say, what I can't say. So it will be a completely honest review. It's just been sent out of Dr. B's pocket rather than mine. And like I say, not sponsored, not anything else, just for my own personal experience, which I think is very good of it.
It's like a scientific experiment.
Yeah, We'll start off with a cowboy candy and we'll work our way up.
What do you think of the pretzel there, Stefan?
Not detecting any heat.
That wasn't my
But it's-
experience.
Very creamy caramel. And it's that.
You might not be detecting any heat because of you've just eaten a pod.
Maybe.
I was going to say, when
Right.
I tried one, it hurt.
Really?
It tasted
Wow.
really nice, but it was on the same level, if not slightly higher than almost like an unbearable kind of, if you're talking challenges, like the entry level, but the hot, fierce entry level. You know, similar sort of heat to a Packy, but actually tastes nice and something you'd enjoy. For me, they're too hot, so I think this packet's going to stay with Steph if he wants it.
No, they're nice.
Because I can't handle the heat.
Sounds like you either got a really hot one or the habaneros made his mouth go a bit numb.
There's heat. It's just subtle in the background, but yeah.
You'll probably find some pieces probably have more heat than others as well.
Yeah.
Just the nature of
I
the
mean,
product.
obviously, I've had the pods and.
Well, I'm just thinking
Yeah.
with fudge, it's hard to really mix it evenly, because I've found even with chili goodies fudge, sometimes you'll get one and you'll get 3/4 way through and it'll be sort of medium, and that final quarter just hits you.
It's very, very thick and creamy though.
Which, just to clarify,
It's
isn't a
really
bad
nice.
thing. I think that's part of the fun of the chili fudge, is you get these little pockets that kind of light you up as you go.
Seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, they taste amazing. I just wish there was a mild version or like a no chili
It's
version.
that nice balance of sweet and salty as well. Or sweet and savory.
Kind of reminds me of Flips. You know, the little packs of pretzels that are coated in like chocolate and caramel.
Yeah,
It's a
I
similar
love her
kind of
pretzels.
So if anyone's tried Flips and knows what they're like, these are very, very similar, but much higher quality.
Exactly like that, Stu. Bit like the limes.
Charlie's limes were deadly.
Got a
Still
few
think
out with
like
those.
a bit of that pyre on it. And seeing as Stefan doesn't want to review this, I'm guessing it's because he doesn't like dark chocolate.
Not the biggest fan of dark chocolate.
This is the other one that I have, the chili chocolate with raspberry and Carolina Reaper. It is quite a bit hotter than I personally like for sweet chili. Tastes really good.
Saw that. I'm going to say hats off to Daddy Cool's because yeah, they are beautiful.
And hot.
Subtle heat. I'm getting that heat now. Just a little bit.
What I found was it was a really slow builder. So you eat it, and then afterwards it just kind of just ramps and ramps and ramps.
Well, I'll let you know, but so far, very delicious.
Dried raspberry pieces, really nice tempered dark chocolate. Looks really high quality. Got a nice bite to it.
Like the sound of that crunch.
You instantly get the raspberries and the dark chocolate, which really sets off the bitterness. So instead of it being like a bitter dark chocolate, the sugar and the sweetness from the raspberries really balance it out. So you get the nice dark chocolate flavour without the unpleasant bitterness that you naturally would get. In terms of the heat, the Carolina Reaper is there. It stings, grabs the throat, especially with me, it really hits my throat, as you can tell.
That's one person sold.
It is really nice. And like I say, even if you don't like dark chocolate,
I do.
it is a lot more smooth, a lot tastier than like a typical dark chocolate. And I think the raspberry also brings out the fruitiness you sometimes get in dark chocolate. and the heat doesn't last too long. It's not something that sticks with you, because obviously it's all natural. So once it's gone, you get the sting, you get the burn, but it does even out and sort of smooth off quite nicely. So it's something that I will still take home and enjoy, because I'll have it like one square at a time with a hot chocolate, or maybe grate some on ice cream. That'd be really nice.
Ice
You know, like smash some up and just put it on top of some vanilla ice cream, or even to melt it down and add it to like a normal hot chocolate for a little bit more of a kick in that, like a Mexican hot chocolate, where it takes the chili and the chocolate together. But the flavour is really nice, actually. I mean, what do you think?
He's there. I don't know, I just no good at describing, really. I'm not a fan of
dark
dark
chocolate.
Yeah.
So, as someone who doesn't like dark chocolate, how does it compare to dark chocolate? Does it make it easier to eat?
With the heat and the raspberries there, yeah, you could enjoy it, but
You'd probably enjoy it with like cream or something like that.
Yeah.
Like in a dish.
obviously, if it was for me, I wouldn't eat it on its own. It'd have to go in something or on something, or like you say, melted into something.
Tell you what, if someone's crazy enough, in fact, I might do it at some point anyway. Get some ice cream, salt caramel swirl, raspberry ripple, whatever. Just get some ice cream. Grate some of that, or blitz some of that into smaller chunks. Put that on the ice cream. Then take Garrett's cherry chocolate sauce. Put that over the top. Melt some white chocolate and put that over the top of that.
You've got a really sweet tooth, you, haven't you?
See? And that is like Michelin stuff. Just
Chili
And
goodies.
you want it about this big and served in a Knickerbocker glory glass.
yeah, that's it. Like the millionaires things you get in Hungry Horse.
Yeah.
With a big spoon.
But no, honestly, forget about the white chocolate and that. I was just doing it for the money. But if you made that into like chocolate chips and either baked it into cookies or used it on ice cream and paired it with Garrett's sauce or on its own, you'd be really impressed. You can tell that it's high quality chocolate. You can tell that the raspberries have been freeze dried while they're still really nice and sweet and fresh. All in all, you can just, it's really nice. In terms of the price, I would say that it is really reasonable as well. It's what you'd expect to pay for a nice chocolate bar. So yeah, just check it out and see what you think.
Anything else there, Stefan?
No, that's it for tonight, I think.
So far, the chocolate one for me, but big fan of dark chocolate.
Seen as Charlie's in the chat. Just wanted to say, yes, I did use your salt on my Christmas dinner. And yes, it was banging.
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 I had Garrett's Christmas Tingle, I think it's called. His cranberry one. Yeah, cranberry and ghost, I think it is. But yeah, I had that over. That was good.
I got offered some applesauce and ran.
Lucky for you, we got no green sauces or anything like that for tonight.
Nothing with jalapenos in.
No.
Jalapeno!
No, not for me.
Well, with that, I suppose we should leave Scott to do the outro.
That's right.
thanks very much, guys. This has been Chilli-heads Wacky Wednesday. We have done reviews on pods, which were Peach Habanero crossed with Peach Scorpion. We've done a great sauce review of Goddamn, along with a couple of others from Sean. Unfortunately, not tried them on camera because I'd already finished them. Stefan then tried the pretzel from Daddy Calls. Really amazing, super hot. Don't know what he's on about when he says it's just a mild tingle. It's not. Treat it with respect. Be careful. And then finally, we've got the raspberry and Carolina Reaper dark chocolate from Daddy Calls. And again, just a really high quality, really tasty chocolate bar. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next